Let freedom ring. Let freedom ring. With family, faith, and freedom. This is a Special Curtis Report. Special Curtis Report. Truth that affects you right now.
Thanks. Welcome to another edition of the Curtis Report. We appreciate you listening in, being part of the movement, being part of the conservative outreach here in the community. Thank you very much for all of your support. Particularly kudos out, of course, to Facebook, to you thousands upon tens of thousands of you in the Curtis Report on Facebook. Check that out, the Curtis Report on Facebook. As always, you can go to our website, thecurtisreport.com or thecurtisinitiative.com, will take you to the same place. And you can see bios, recordings of former guests, current guests, future guests on the show. We have some contributors to the show, like Larry Kelly and others, who have some original content that they contribute as well to the website. But thecurtisreport.com will take you to the website. And thanks again to you folks on Facebook for the Curtis Report. Also check out the Son of Man Bible Study. Thousands upon thousands of you in there. That's part of the Curtis Report as well. Of course, we talk about family, faith, and freedom. We again thank you for your support, whether it's in the Curtis Report, Son of Man Bible Study, both, or on the website. Thank you very much for your emails, text messages, and your support for the Curtis Report. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you this evening about John Wiley Price. John Wiley Price, who is a Dallas County Commissioner, serving Dallas County Commissioner now. In fact, he is the longest serving Dallas County representative in history. 30 plus years he's been sitting at the Dallas County Commissioner Court. Very controversial figure. Over the years, he has been enmeshed in a number of different controversies, none of them good. John Wiley Price, better known as the Great Black Deceiver. That's what I call him, in my opinion, the Great Black Deceiver. John Wiley Price is under a 100-plus page federal criminal indictment. And keep in mind, he is a sitting Dallas County Commissioner. Still sitting on the court, still conducting business on a day-to-day basis, still representing, so-called representing the citizens of Dallas County, and still taking his salary under a 100-plus page federal criminal indictment. John Wiley Price. He's able to do that. The great manipulator, the great black deceiver, John Wiley Price. Mr. Price is under federal indictment for a couple different reasons. Number one, for use of the office to personally enrich himself. The Dallas County Commissioners Court are the commissioners are the folks who do the business for Dallas County, meaning they accept contracts, they make sure that the police have the proper tools to do their job, and bonds and this, and that they do the business of the city, particularly as it comes to vendors and contracts. Dallas County Commissioner Court conducts that business. It's a powerful entity, probably too powerful. That's probably a great deal of argument can be made that this whole concept needs to be redone. Although there's some fine folks sitting on Dallas County Commissioner's Court, particularly Mike Cantrell. Solid guy, like Mike. But John Wiley Price, the Great Black Deceiver, is a commissioner still sitting on the court. Part of the indictment, of course, was to use the office to enrich himself. I think there's another part of the indictment. There is tax evasion, taking funds and not reporting them. This Great Black Deceiver has always pushed a particular position there on the court, and just him personally, about he wants to be the champion of black people. He positions himself to be the spokesperson for the down and out, the poor black folk, there in southern parts of Dallas County and eastern parts of Dallas County. That's what John Wiley Price wants to come across. He's that black person who's there fighting for the other black people. And I say that because it's true. He wears blackness like a badge, like a shield, like a medal of some sort of valor that he wears his blackness all over. He throws his blackness in your face. It is John Wiley Price, the great black deceiver. John Wiley Price, who has traditionally positioned himself to be the savior of the black people in Dallas County. At the same time, he's being accused on a 100-plus page federal indictment of personally attempting to enrich himself by the office in which he held, the same office that he encourages black people particularly to vote for him. He used to be on KKDA, Revolution Black Liberation Radio. Do you remember this thing? The 70s? John Wiley Price, Black Liberation Radio. This is the kind of ideology, this is the kind of politics you're dealing with. This is kind of the insidious, radical nature of this man that you're dealing with. John Wiley Price, Dallas County Commissioner, still acting, still sitting, Dallas County Commissioner. This great black deceiver not only continues to sit on the court, but a further thumb in the eye of the taxpayer. He's announced he's running for re-election, and he's out on the campaign trail. He does have an opponent now, Dwayne Caraway. I kind of like Dwayne. He has an opponent there, Dwayne Caraway. But to keep in mind, this is the audacity of this great black deceiver. Not only are you paying the salary of John Wiley Price to conduct business while he's under 100-plus page federal criminal indictment, you are paying the taxpayers of Dallas County for his criminal defense. Did you know that? You are paying for his criminal defense. You're paying his salary. You're paying for his criminal defense. As he sat and deceived many on a commissioner's court, as he said and he deceived the black people of southern Dallas and eastern Dallas, where he purports to represent, he deceived many. Let me share something, the nature of this great black deceiver that you're dealing with. This is a man in the 1970s, John Wiley Price, the great black deceiver, who was arrested and originally charged with attempted murder in the 1970s. He shot a man over a woman. Shot the man over a woman, threw the gun in the bushes and went to the police and lied about the entire thing. He was subsequently no billed by a grand jury, but he shot a man over a woman. Attempted murder was the original charge of John Wiley Price in the 1970s. Shot a man. This is the history of the great black deceiver. This is the man who comes across to the black people of Dallas County as the savior of the black people, the downtrodden, the forgotten, those who have been maligned and maliciously assaulted by the man, the white man. He's the savior. He's the Moses of South Dallas, this great deceiver, John Wiley Price. It's interesting, really. This man, this black man who wears his blackness so well, he has a complex about him, this black man, John Wiley Price. He wants you to think he's black, 100% black, everything about him is black. That's what he wants you to think and believe. In our next segment, I'm going to tell you some things about this black man he doesn't want you to know. I'm going to tell you some things about his blackness that he doesn't want you to know. This great black Deceiver, John Wiley Price. We'll be back with more of the Curtis Report in just a moment.